Haley, good morning. Thank you for spending some time with me today.
Of course.
It's been a while that we've been able to be together with each other due to COVID, but I think now we're starting to get a little bit more comfortable with the guidelines and staying 6 feet apart, so things are starting to get a little back to normal. How's your family been?
Good. We've stayed home and as much as possible, and no one's been sick, so thank God.
Awesome. So today, as we start talking about the things that real estate agents are going through pandemic, tell us a little bit about your experience through the pandemic. Have you been less active or have you been more active during the pandemic?
I'll tell you something. I thought it was going to be completely dead when I heard we were going to be during this pandemic, but it's been actually not. It's been pretty active. Yeah. I've gotten more calls after the pandemic started than even before, like January through March.
That's great.
So it's been good.
That's awesome. So, you've always been one of the exceptional agents at this firm, right? You've always been a self-propeller. You've always done things on your own. And you've got a pretty keen insight on what's going on in the market. And when we made the transition to merge with Avanti Way, it was a little bit of a shock to some people, but I wanted to show all of you the value that this platform has. Not only the platform, it's the support from the team that we've got behind us, always driven towards giving you guys the support and the tools that you need. Through that transition, how did you feel when we were making the transition, and has it helped you or has it hurt you?
Well, transitions are always a little bit hard, I think. Yeah. But we were trained in such a way at the beginning that we kind of knew what we were getting into.
Right.
And I think once I got the hang of it and played around with the system a little bit and saw all the benefits to the system, right, it just became so much easier for me. I'm able to do things more on my own without having to rely on, say, calling you, it's been, the transition was as good as a transition can be, I think.
So at the end of the day, it helps you become a much more efficient agent.
That's the word, yes, definitely.
And the support behind it. Anytime you have an issue, there is always that support group that is there to hold your hand through anything that you're going through in the transaction.
All the time, at any time. I can either text someone, call someone. There's always going to be somebody with an answer for me.
That is phenomenal to hear. Mm-hmm. I'm glad that you are one of our premier agents. I'm always happy to help you out in your career and what you're doing, and you have been an example to many, many of the agents within this firm and for the future agents to come. So we just want to personally thank you.
Thank you so much, Julio.
You're welcome.